Good morning to all Americans in America and outside of America, and the Italians living in America and outside of America, mostly in Italy. I heard the news of the terrible assassination attempt against Donald Trump. I personally wish for a speedy recovery, Mr. President, because you were a president, and who knows, maybe soon to become the next president once again of the United States of America. This assassination attempt has been an heinous act, and I condemn it with all my heart. Let's hope that Americans will be able to decide in November who's going to be the next president of the United States of America in an unbiased manner, untouched by the horrible events which occurred yesterday. All I can say, it is a difficult choice. On one side, Joe Biden, a great president who made the world fall into a series of wars and contributed to the ethnic cleansing which is taking place now in Israel. Ha ha ha. How much fun is that? What a great president. A president of which will never forget the words when he introduced President Zelensky to the American Congress saying, "Welcome, President Putin." Ha ha ha. How funny. How clear the mind. Some people say the man suffers from senile dementia. Ha ha. That's not true. I think it's an astute manner to have him undervalued. It is true, at times he has difficulty walking and deambulating. Sometimes his speech quivers. It is not assured. But yet, let us not forget, he's the person who's driving the train now. Maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, and on the other side, Donald Trump. A person of a difficult character, we know that. A person who's never been engaged as president of the United States in any war. And this is bad, especially for the industrial military complex. We do know how Americans love the industrial military complex, which employs so many people, manufacturing beautiful missiles and machine guns and tanks, all of them utterly destroyed right now in the fighting fields of Ukraine. A difficult choice. We should not be biased. On the one hand, Joe Biden, a person who famously said, here's the deal. Here's the deal, yes, yeah. And sometimes stares into the void, thinking, and I wonder, what is he thinking about? Is he thinking about another war, maybe with China? We don't know. And on the other hand, Donald Trump. We know a man with a difficult character. He likes women. Huh, how bizarre in today's world. How bizarre. He's got energy. Determined in his speech, even when the bullet scratched his ear, he was able to stand up and raise his fist against the sky. And believe me, I don't like fists. I'd rather have open hands, for a number of reasons which I'm not going to discuss right now. In any case, it was a terrible assassination attempt. My wish is for a speedy recovery of Mr. Trump. I'm sure that the scar that would be left on his ear would be worn with pride. For it is a scar that other presidents had before him. And I'm thinking right now about John Fitzgerald Kennedy and Ronald Reagan, two presidents who had to go through an assassination attempt, a successful one in the case of John Fitzgerald Kennedy, and one who failed, which failed in the case of Ronald Reagan. These elections are going to be followed by the old word. Remember, never before we've been so close to a global war, which, given the power of today's weapons, not to speak about nuclear armaments, will be destructive for the future of the world. In my ears, the beautiful words of Joe Biden, which said, in case of a global war, I don't know, these are the words, more or less. Anyway, I hope everybody out there in North America will do fine. Let us reunite in peace and ready for this election process. Don't forget, America is lucky because you can vote. You have free parties. You have free media, unlike in Ukraine, where you cannot vote. All opposition parties have been prohibited, and the free media doesn't exist. Therefore, Americans, show to the world what you're capable of. Thank you very much.